What's up, everybody? I am back. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. I'm branching out a little bit. Today I'm doing a band I have not ever listened to, have not checked out before. So we're checking out BABYMETAL today. They have a new song called Divine Attack. This is the official visualizer, it's not a video, but we'll get into that in a minute. Before I do, a couple things. First of all, like and subscribe, helps me out. I always appreciate it. I do have my espresso. Oh yeah, that's a good espresso. So I am not a professional. I do not speak Japanese, and I'm not a professional musician. So there may be some stuff that I miss, right? So just give me a little bit of slack there, please. And also, just generally, don't be a dick. That's my number one rule. That's my priority, is I want this to be a place where people can enjoy being, where they can look in the comments and not be offended or like stressed out. And also, I do like it when people are nice to me specifically. So, let's try to keep it positive. All right. With that out of the way, we'll get into it. This is Divine Attack by BABYMETAL. This came out like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, something like that. Let's get into it.
風が吹く強者たちここに集い心の刃を持て共に誓い共に叫びここから旅を始めよう断たれた逃げ道は破れた静寂は戦う時が来た掲げろこの手をまた
That was really, really good. Like I said, that's my first listen to Baby Metal. I knew a little bit about them, right? I've heard about them. I know that there was some backlash, if I recall, back when they were first starting out. But they're very good. The guitar tones are so thick, I guess, so crunchy. Right now, when they're up on the, they're up on the top strings, it's not quite so so aggressive. But when they drop down into those low, the power chords, you get such a massive sound from that guitar tone. It's really, really nice. The drumming is fantastic. Vocals are great. I don't know anybody's names yet. I haven't had a chance to do that, but I always comment on the drums. I love drums. They appeal to me, and the drumming is really, really good. Some nice double bass runs in there. Lyrically, look, there's not a whole lot I can say because I don't speak Japanese. I mean, the vocals were good. I assumed that it was a standard metal song, but I can't do a whole lot of a breakdown on those. The visualizer was really cool. I like that. I still don't actually know what all the members of the band look like. I probably did see all of them in the video, but I wouldn't be able to pick them out of a lineup because they were just like short little clips, and I don't know who's who. I don't know anybody in the band yet, but I really like this song. I will almost certainly be doing more Baby Metal. One of the things I appreciated was when you're doing your intervals, right? When they're moving around the frets on the guitar, it doesn't always end up going to the most obvious next note. Like not to get away from the point here, but there's a reason why people like pop music. And one of the reasons people like pop music is because it tends to be very formulaic, right? Which some people dislike about it. But what the formulaic aspect of it does is it lets you predict fairly accurately where the song's going to go next. That gives your brain a little reward because being right about something, right? Guessing where the song's going to go and then it goes there, that gives your brain a little reward. It gives you, it's literally, it gives you pleasure to get that guess correct. And so you run into a lot of very formulaic right? You get into stuff that very, very, very predictable. Not to say that makes the music any better or worse, because there's a lot of people like that. But I like Baby Metal dropping a little lower than you think, or doing a third instead of a fifth, right? Different intervals, and it still sounds good. It still works. It's just a little bit different, and I think that ought to be embraced by more artists. I mean, that's just a personal thing. I will be honest and say I don't feel like I can speak much to the bass. I don't feel like I really picked it up much. I wasn't specifically looking for it, so that it may just be my fault. I didn't feel like I really heard a lot from the bass, which may just mean they're doing the job and keeping things moving without being without imposing, right? Without dominating the song. But I'm sure that I will get a better taste for the bass going forward, or somebody will tell me how good their bass player is. I have noticed that fans of bands like this are generally very evangelical, and I support that. I love to have enthusiasts be like, man, this band is so good. Let me tell you, this song they did, that their vocalist was this and that. Like, I think that's really cool. I love to see people get excited about that kind of stuff. So let me know in the comments what I'm missing. Let me know what I should do next. I am happy to hear from you. With that said, I think that's going to wrap it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't liked and subscribed, you might as well now. You made it all the way to the end. Look at you. Good job. All the way to the end. And they say that your generation has no attention span. Thank you guys. Have a good one. Stay safe out there. Drink lots of water. And be nice to each other.